Alright, what's up? This is 50 questions with Lil Jesse, and after the first 50 questions, I'll be answering fan questions. I got the name Lil Jesse from my dad whenever I was about 8 years old. He started calling me Jesse. I remember I was playing basketball and he just started calling me Jesse. But my real name's Aaron Hoover. Jesse ain't in my name at all, but he must have liked it and it just stuck on. And my whole life, I've known the name Jesse, and then I just put Lil in front of it, you know, because rapper stuff. and then it stuck on. Now we're here. And oh yeah, and I got it tattooed before I ever even made music because I literally was so used to the name. But yeah, that's why. You gonna stab me in my back without a care, now I'm bleeding out. Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates is one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to like melodies and patterns of singing and trying to learn to sing more. I'm not really much of a singer, but it's taught me a lot to just like catchy lyrics, catchy song lyrics, catchy hooks, choruses, just singing. I love it the most. But when I was a kid, I had a 50 Cent CD and Eminem CD, and that's what I grew up on. Everybody else in my family was hard rock and roll and Led Zeppelin and all that. But yeah. Let me in the door with nothing left, I guess I'm feeling now. For your love, for your touch, for your everything. I'm from Floyd County, Kentucky. Hippo, Kentucky. Very small, very small place. Not really a city. Country boy. I remember when you said that you would never leave. Still stuck in my mind all those times we used to have. The weirdest encounter with a fan I probably had is like a younger kid with their mom, and then trying to explain to their mom what I'm doing, and like that I make music, and then she was like, "Why's he got tattoos on his face?" That literally happened to me. I swear to God. But yeah, that's probably it. It was cool. She was cool. It was all cool, but they was just like, "Why's he looking like that?" I don't even wanna lie, yeah, I'm done trying to cry over you, I swear to God, I'm so exhausted. Where do I sleep and what's my address? I ain't answering that. Trying to be happy but keep living in the past. If I could change what I said or did, I take it all back. A stupid freaking a crown. It was just a regular crown on my shoulder. Then I ended up going to another dude and he put fire flames on it. Then I ended up going to another dude and he ended up putting other fire flames on it. And then it just looks like a bundle of shit. It's horrible. But it looks, I got it redone, it's cool. But yeah, it was like a crown with flames and a bunch of shit. Baby, don't you cry when you up late nights trying to call me on my phone. All you wanna do is phone. I wrote my first song when I was in 2016. It was in McKay Dye's house. One of my old buddies. It was in his house in Martin, and in Warco, and it was horrible. I don't even know what I was writing, but it happened. And I ended up. That's where I mainly started. Was in that bedroom. McKay Dye. Shout out McKay. Denying all your calls, yeah, out of spite, but I still miss when everything fell. Growing up, first thing I ever learned to play as an instrument was drums. That I could play chords on a guitar, but I can't really. I'm not going to ever think that I'm a guitar player. But if I could learn any instrument to ever play, to ever like master and be the best at, piano. But I could play drums pretty good. Baby, don't you cry when you up late nights trying to call me on my phone. All you wanna do is phone. Making more merch for my album, actually. That's what I'm doing tomorrow, buddy. Denying all your calls, yeah, out of spite, but I still miss when everything fell. I always write hooks first. I always hear like an instrumental, then I write the hook first. And then most of the time when I go to the studio, I come up with a verse there, I freestyle it. But I write the hook first. But if I feel like to anybody that I would say to somebody: if you are writing music and you don't, you feel like you're gonna force it or something, give up on it. Just stop. Come back to it later. Don't ever force nothing, because anything forced will not work. It hasn't ever worked for me, and I don't think it would for anybody. It might be wrong, but forcing something, just think about it. If you're forcing something, it just ain't gonna work. Just take a break off of it. I don't really have a set time of waking up, but I like to wake up before noon. I like to get up and try to see the day. I don't like to sleep all day. I hate it when I sleep all day. I just feel like I'm just wasting time, or just doing nothing. Everybody has slept all day before. You've slept all day before. She's slept all day before, and you've been like, God, I haven't done nothing today. Knowing there's nothing to do, you didn't have no plans, but you're still like, if I would just got outside, drove around, you might feel a little accomplished. But I feel like we lie to ourselves and think that we're getting stuff done by just going places when we're actually not getting nothing done. But basically, to answer the question, I start my day by trying to wake up and get movement, and then figure out what I want to do. I'm in denial. 23. July 6th, my birthday. I'll be 24 in 5 months. I'm gonna stop the heart, that's what she said. In denial. That's a philosophical question. Yeah, I believe in ghosts. I believe in spirits. I believe in that the people that has lived on this earth before and past is still present in some form. Stuck in denial, I just can't accept the truth, that's what she said. To any young person that wants to do something with their life, you don't have to listen to your mom or your dad. If they're telling you have to go to college, or they're telling you that you have to be like a doctor or whatever. I mean, if that's what you want, that's what you want. If you want to save people, you know. Everybody has had their parents force you to be like, you need to do this, you need to do that. When the reality is that nobody needs to do nothing. You do what you want to do. You do what feels right. And that's why I ain't against people who are wanted to, honestly, if they're, you know, bisexual, gay, whatever, I truly have no problem with it, because that's the person's decision. That's what you feel, that's what you love, that's what you want. So basically, I'm saying that if there's something you want and nobody approves of it, it don't matter. You do it. If you think it's right and you feel that it's right, do it.
Incoming short commercial break.
Sup? This is Lil Jesse, and that's JCB, and we're here to talk to you about animal abuse. You like to beat animals? You see this dog? This dog right here? You ever f***ing bother it? Guess what? I'll kill you. We're tired of it. Tired. Done. Done. You ever bother dog? I'll shoot you in your fucking face.
Listen, you better shut me out. Say, this, I'm shouting out Brett Spears and Kirsten Moore.
Alright, I gotta finish this, bro.
Alright.
Lay bye. Having millions of plays, millions of streams, thousands and thousands of fans. Not because I feel as if I'm superior to people, but because I'll put the work in for it. I feel like that if I continuously stay consistent on what I'm doing and stay persistent and keep dropping music and material, I'll keep gaining new followers and new supporters, new fans. And I just feel as if that in 5 years, which I'll be 28, for a fact, I believe that I'll be just on tour. I'll be doing something on tour, probably doing something, and just like bringing all my homies and just doing the right thing. I ain't gonna turn my back on nobody that won't turn their back on me, you know. But yeah, that's where in 5 years, that's what I'll be doing. Don't take advantage of people. And don't take nobody for granted. That's it. My favorite song I've ever recorded Can I say the ones that I haven't recorded yet? That's the ones I ain't done yet, the ones I'm about to do. Is Frank Hunter a real person? No. Frank Hunter is not real. LeBron. Jordan. But as players, I pick LeBron. That's what I like. I like my music the most than anybody's. But if I had to pick an actual artist that I love the most, besides myself, who I actually listen to on a daily, would probably be like artists. Can I pick a? I'm gonna pick like a group. I'll pick a group who I can listen to all the time and never get bored of and just love the most. Hall & Oates. I swear I ain't even making music like them, but it's either Hall & Oates or like Black Bear. I came up with it while I was in the studio with Nate Achilles in Rhode Island. We was just recording and he was playing me beats and he had this beat. I think I wrote down maybe the first like bar of it, like the first line, and then the rest was just off the head, and we just went back and forth, and I was shooting out ideas I'm shooting out ideas through the mic, and he was telling me no, or this was bad, or that was good, and then like eventually I just started coming up with like a little short verse. The song is very short, but it's full. It feels full at the same time. But yeah, I just freestyle. Literally just came up with it right there on the spot. Which that's how I've been making music lately anyways. I can't do it anymore without like having to be there in the moment. You know what I mean? You make music too, so it's like I feel like I have to like be there in the moment. But I can write music, but I'd rather be there. God, that's a good question. I consider myself a pop artist. Pop mainly, but I'll be rapping too though. So hip hop, HIP/POP, hip hop. To me, a song that's slept on, which is my favorite, is probably one of my favorites. That's not my favorite, but it is one of my favorites. 3, 2, 1. I think's been slept on. That song. Like, it's got views and stuff, it's done good, but like I feel like it's slept on a little bit. I call it the whatever anybody wants to call it. I don't know. Anything, whatever they want to call it. I don't care. I just me being stupid most of the time. I don't know. It probably ain't even my dance. I don't know. I don't care. Play basketball, skateboard. Skateboard probably is the most favorite, but I love playing basketball. I've played my whole life. Ten, 11, and shout out to Tyler Collins, my cousin. He's the one that got me on a skateboard. I remember, like, first person ever like be like stand on the skateboard and do these tricks. He taught me a lot of skating. I ended up being better than him though. My favorite skateboards as a brand is probably Plan B or Santa Cruz, which is what I got right now. My song that I think that has the most fame, quick, that's happening and playing on local radio stuff is Loose Screws, and I feel like that's what most people starting to like, know me by. Like, they're like, oh bro, I heard that Loose Screws song, and I'm like, bro, I've had other songs out, I've done other shit, but it's still cool. I love it, and it's recent, and it's on the album, and I think that's the most popular, and most popular, and will be huge, and will continue to go on. It's just starting. It's only been out 2 months, 3 months. That's just songs that I've had out for a long time will pick up later on. And that's what music does. Well, Alex, buddy, I probably need you one day. And when I do, I'll call you, because you are big, you are huge, and you are my cousin, Alex Caraway. What's the werewolf mean on my face?
Yeah.
For Drew Butcher? To me, it means something that I'm gonna keep private. Shout out Tara Eplin. She bought sweatpants with my name on her ass. That's fire. You are dope. I love you. Swag. My first song ever, I'm pretty sure that I ever put a recording of in my life, besides not making rap or singing. I played drums with my dad and my brother and my dad's friend in her bedroom one time. My dad set up this little studio thing, and I literally just played a straight beat on the drums like this. And I know how to play drums, but he taught me. I played one straight solid beat the whole time, bro. My brother played one bass line the whole time. My dad played guitar, and it was cool. But that's actually first time ever recording something. But my first time recording a music, like a song for me, as trying to go by like Lil Jesse, was in McKay Dye's house again. That's where mainly I started stuff. It was in Warco and Martin, and we recorded I don't know the songs. I just know that's where it started. But I'm pretty sure my first one ever that people even mainly heard was Pneumonia. It's an old Pneumonia song. A lot of people still listen to it. Y'all still y'all be making fun of that, bro. It's whack. That was the first one. Cap. Cap. He caps.
Hello! Good morning, America. I'm here to tell you I don't give a f***. Good morning. Welcome to my interview.
Alright, let's go. When I come upon a large amount of money, or get, however much money, get a lot of money, enough to give back, I would personally take money to families that don't have clothes and stuff. I just want to give people clothes. I want people to have food and shelter. Like, if I could help. Like, that ain't me just saying to try to be like, oh, look at me, I'm a nice guy. No, I'm being for real. I would rather just personally do it myself instead of give it to a foundation, which I would give it to a foundation, but it would just mean more if I find people that really need it and really need the help. So, yeah. What got me into music was my dad. He's always played music. He's just my whole life. Even whenever he was younger and he was, younger than me and you and younger than all of us, he used to play in a bar. They used to let him play in a bar whenever he's like, I think he was 18 or 7, I don't know, but he was under 21. They used to sneak him in a bar and he played drums. He's always been playing music. My whole life growing up, I've always heard him play music. I'd go watch him play music at places, and he just, I don't know, he gave me motivation to just want to try it, to do it. Not to be like him, because we don't do nothing the same, nowhere near similar music. But me, him, and my brother, all three make music, so it's cool. No, she ain't coming back, brother. Literally, that's my brother asking this question. You fucking retarded. I want to say, he ain't retarded. Stupid. dumbass. No, I'm kidding, I love her. But she probably ain't coming back. She probably ain't. If I could click a button right now and take away every tattoo I got, 100% I would. Yes, to answer Christian's question, 100% gone, easy. And then I'd start over, because I got better ideas. What motivates me now is that I just truly enjoy making music. I just truly love doing it, and I just have fun with it. But what keeps me going is the fact that there's younger people, older people, there's kids, older women, you know what I mean, different ages, different whatever, that really tell me they enjoy it and like it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. And I also, you know, I do it because I enjoy it. I mean, obviously I'm learning that I'm doing it for everybody else, but I gotta do it for me too, you know what I mean? Basically, what motivates me is the people that's already supporting me. And what I do it for, like what's behind it all, what kind of pushed me the most, is like I said earlier, kind of like pain and just going through stuff, and, you know, basically that's it. The lowest part was probably running around, getting high all the time, drinking and just partying, and you know how it goes. Touching drugs and doing drugs, and very personal, but like just doing a lot of drugs and just hurting a lot of people and getting hurt by a lot of people, and you know, doing crazy stuff at a young age, 16, you know, 17, 18, 19. I've been about 5 years sober. Everything I said I went through, the way to overcome it is to understand that you got this one life. And I ain't gonna lie, being high and shit and doing all that, it was cool, whatever. Feels good, but it's slowly killing you slowly, and it's just hurting you, and it's taking away everything that you could have, everything you could work for is taken away from it. And I ain't gonna sit and act like I'm a saint, I'm not. But I promise I'm better than what I used to be, and I don't have no bad intentions on nobody. I don't want to have bad intentions, you know? And the best way to overcome it is to just realize that it's you doing it. Nobody's forcing you. Nobody forced me to do drugs. Nobody forced me to do nothing. You gotta actually commit to get away from it. You gotta commit to make yourself stop. Just like how you committed to do the drugs and get deep into it, and you committed to, you know, slut around and do this and do that and do all these wrong things. And I know there's kids that watch my stuff are probably gonna watch this, but drugs ain't cool. None of it's cool. Feels good, I can't lie, but it ain't cool. It's gonna kill you. And I don't think nobody actually wants to die. So just stop. Say no. Thanks for watching this. Go check out my album Pink Love on every streaming platform, anywhere, anything, whatever, anywhere, somehow. PINKLUV, and then Lil Jesse, LIL space JESSE.
Gotta put myself back to a full piece. Doing better without you, if you ask me. Feel like I'm stuck in my own head. No screws on the floor around my bed. Gotta put myself back to a full piece. Doing better than last year, if you ask me.